I wasn't going to do another Casey video, but something came up at home and I had to get out of the house. So I figured I'd come do a video kind of on the situation in the house. But first, I thought we could get into like I know what comes off is that I'm being harsh on you, and I'm not really pointing out the things that I think that you're right on as well. Like, I do think, like, I mean, we all saw the way that Wade acted just by Upchurch even coming into his chat. I mean, grown men probably shouldn't act like that. But, I mean, I guess that's a sign of respect that he has for Upchurch. Now, you want to say that Upchurch tells these people to do things and they would do them. I believe some of them would, yeah. But I don't think Upchurch has ever asked anybody to dig into Dagburn's past or anything like that, but maybe he won't use his own shit against them. Like, hey, maybe you should ask the questions. Why? He said he was gonna fucking go after a 13-year-old girl. Maybe those are the kind of things we should be in people's comments about, asking those questions, Casey. But yeah, I do think that if Upchurch asked someone to go to Paintsville and stab Johnny Gobble in the eye with a fork, I do believe that they would probably do it. But I don't think that's ever been requested, Casey. But yeah, idolization, it's a real problem today, and I understand why you feel the way that you do. Like, dude, if I was to meet Upchurch, that would be a fucking, I'm not fucking all wading out, bud. That'd be an awkward situation to sit there, you know, if you're a sane person, to sit there and tell this person that you think that you are, as in Mia, is a chosen one. Okay? I think I have reasons why. Nobody wants to hear them. But I think so. And me being chosen, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I mean, I have my reasons why. I mean, I know this is awkward. And if you're not, I'm sorry that I bothered you, but I asked somebody to ask you, like, at the very beginning. So we didn't have to get this far. All I said is, hey, could someone just drop in my comments, Upchurch says, please stop, or just stop, or just don't fucking come back and call me crazy. Just fucking, no one could do that. So yeah, that would be awkward. So I just want you to know I don't idolize him. I respect him. I don't think that he's the liar and drug head that you guys like to portray him as. But Casey, I'm hoping to be wrong. I just need some evidence. Because, I mean, let's get into this idolization thing. People idolizing men or books or anything other than God. And I mean, it's all supposed to be through the truth, right? And Jesus was the truth. So anybody who doesn't want to follow Jesus, just follow the truth and maybe it'll take you to Jesus. Who knows, Case? But even him, did he ask to be worshipped at any time? No, I think people mistake the word believe for worship. You have to believe in the truth. You have to be willing to search for it. Have an open mind. Question things. Because all things on this earth come from men, Casey. Not from a book. From men. So we got Jesus who didn't even want to be worshipped. He just wanted you to believe in the truth so that you could get to God. So if the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth didn't want to be worshipped. What other man should be worshipped, right, Casey? But no one got me to this idolization thing. And it's disturbing me so bad, dude. The way my wife is acting right now. Listen. We live in Canada, right? I'll give you an idea of where I live, Case. I'm like 2 hour bits from either from Michigan or to Buffalo or Toronto. Like, it's just easier to stay in Canada because that's fucking, you know what's going on there, Case, right? So, anyways, it's Taylor Swift coming to Toronto. And our family's not real good on cash. And my wife was supposed to buy groceries this time. Well, mysteriously, some other bills popped up that had to be paid, so I'm gonna have to pay for the groceries, which I don't really have any money, Casey. I'm almost a fucking euchred, bud. So she doesn't have this money now. But now she had secret money stashed away for just in case fucking Taylor Swift was coming to fucking Toronto fund. Okay, alright, okay. So now my family's gonna have to suffer with money. But my wife gets to go see Taylor Swift because she has been working on this 3 days straight. She has books filled out on like seat potentials because they got a code, some certain code that assures them tickets if they're like bang bang. And trust me, as soon as the second went, boom boom, it was going, Case. But anyways, so where were we? Oh yeah, my wife's excited, and the fact that I try and tell her that maybe Taylor Swift isn't, I got like, so I have to suffer because fucking of Taylor Swift. Oh, you see how this would irk a person? But it's my wife's free will, and I'm supposed to let humans look as fucking the way they look on their own. So I sit there and let it happen for movie purposes, Casey. So, anyways, she's like, I'm out here walking, trying to think, and all of a sudden, something to do with my credit card. They sent a code, and my wife she's calling me. I finally answer. And she's like, I need the code. And she made me stay on the phone, and she got the code. And then when she finally got the tickets, she was like, oh, I love you. I'm like, what the fuck are you, like, losing it, Casey? Like a grown woman losing it. Like fucking way deeper on fucking Upchurch. It was, especially when you know, Taylor, like, there's a lot. We choose these people over our own people. It's fucking brutal, dude. It's fucking brutal. If there's a will, we'll find a way, and we'll deal with the consequences later. Because we won't have to. It'll somehow end up on someone else. Oh, man. Casey, yeah, back to idol worshiping. Isn't that crazy, dude? Like, grown-ups. Like, I can understand, like, here's the deal, Casey. I don't want you to think, like, I used to go meet all the like UFC fighters. I used to go to UFCs all the time, and I'd go to meet and greets, but sometimes you like to ask questions and you like to try and figure out who they are, and sometimes you just find out that fucking people that they portray themselves on the TV, they're not really cool people like that. They're kind of fucking dickish to their fans. But so then it's like, and I was never one to like push my, like, I remember this one time, bud. We were at a fucking NHL playoff game in Montreal. And when we were there for a UFC that was happening the next night as well. When we were there, Rashad Evans was in the arena, and my wife seen him and was like, well, let's go get a picture. I was like, well, fuck, he's standing there with 3 other dudes and they're talking, and my wife's like, goes right up to him, well, you take a picture with my husband, and he's kind of giving that look like, well, I'm fucking kind of, and she like fucking pushes me towards him, and fucking, I was just like, oh man, like, you gotta feel sorry for these people sometimes. People just push themselves on them, like, instead of saying, hey man, what's up, and then maybe if they have the time, they'll fucking talk back, like, talk to them like a human being. Like, I didn't take it against Rashad, because there's actual, like, video footage. There used to be this UFC Fight Club thing, and you could get in and you could get in line to ask questions to fighters and stuff like that. And I remember I was up in the microphone and people were booing Rashad all day because he was doing like some broadcasting thing. And I still mentioned, because I thought I stood up for him and everybody hated me. I was like, hey, Rashad, just want to let you know there's still a little love in Montreal for you. We don't all hate you, or something like that. And I mean, and that got me so much hate because it was like during the Rashad fucking Rampage feud thing. I was like, oh man, the things you do to tell the truth. No matter who hates you. I did get booed. I did get told to go fuck myself a few times. I think it's on video, maybe. Who knows? They used to tape those things, and you could watch them back if you were part of this UFC Fight Club thing. But I don't know if they ever aired that one on the Fight Club, or I had ended the fight. You know what I mean, Casey? But yeah, there's a lot of really cool fighters too, though. Like, ones you wouldn't think were really cool. Like Dan Hardy was really cool. You want to hear my Dan Hardy story? He, when I got to meet him, like I said, I always like to ask him a question and stuff like that, and or tell them what I think. So when I seen Dan Hardy, I was like, dude, man, you know who I would absolutely love to see you fight? And he's like, who's that? I go, Chris Lytle, dude. That would be epic. That would be an awesome fight. And he's like, dude, I like the way you think, or whatever, or something like that. And well, you know what? I planted that seed. I don't know if it was my seed, but that fight happened, buddy. I got my wish. And he liked the fight. He was like, yeah, I love that fight. That sounds awesome. So I got to talk with him a little. Look, you know what I mean? Like, talk to him like a... But when you got people like Wade fucking, in my comment section, I'm coming in my comment section. It is kind of funny. But anyways, I'm not saying Wade would go fucking stab Dagobert in the fucking eye, fucking Upchurch told him to, but there are some crazies out there. You don't know. There's people willing to make up some fucking pretty silly stories. Go check out Rocco's, bud. I should tell you everything. But anyways, no idol or worshiping at all, Casey. Not even Jesus. Just believe in him. Believe in the truth if you don't want to believe in Jesus. But then again, we could all turn this thing around and we could find out if there was a man named Jesus, or was it Yeshua, or was it both? Who knows?